Good morning out there. Well, good morning out there from in here. Well, that's because we're in kind of a rush. Ever been in a rush? I don't want to be in a rush. No, you don't want to be. Good morning out there. Out there from in here. Here's my sleepy buddy in from her walk. Huh. Yeah. Boy, I had some nice messages this week. Thank you. If he snows, have a slurp. You can hear it slurping all the way, can't you? Clean up this table. We got a coaster. Slurp. Oh boy, is it spring? Ha ha ha! How about that? Yes, it is. It's spring. I got all kind of stuff here that you might be interested in. What isn't it something? And you always say, ever since I was little, I'm going to watch the leaves. I'm going to see it this year when they and then they unfold somehow. Leaves don't show up, they just unfold. Wow. At Oxbow, the workshop that I'm to have on the 17th of June, that's a month away. That's all filled up. So and I really would love to see you, really see you. So they've added my glasses are kind of, they've added another week, or another Saturday. So the next Saturday, June 24th, we can get together. And you don't need any experience, it's purely for you. I figured out how to do this without any sense of accomplishment, but a sense of discovery and fun and just, connection, and just very pleasant, and no worry, embarrassment and accomplishment stuff. It's kind of like doing something for the right reason. Oh, our garden is so, speaking of the right, wrong reason. Somebody said, boy, you're a good gardener. I said, no. No, I'm not a good gardener. I'm an outdoor flower arranger. An outdoor flower arranger. That's what it is. So welcome to Sentimentalist. Hi there, Mark and Mariana. Gee whiz. I had a lovely time yesterday with Ruth Wald. Do you know Ruth Wald? Ruth Wald and her partner Mary, they're shepherds and other things. Ruth's a shaman, practices shamanism. Beautiful. So it's lambing season. Now, a lamb has 2 teats, and one lamb had 3 lambs. And, the lambs they haven't been taught a lot yet, so there was some confusion. And then another sheep had its first lamb, and, this is surprising. It's not instinctual. They get all shook up and nervous, and the mother is blah, and running around, and the little one's going, what's up, and what am I supposed to do? And then here's one. This sheep, the average lamb comes out about 7 pounds, and this lamb just wasn't showing up. So Mary and Ruth had to get in there and pull. Ready? 20 pounds. 20-pound lamb. It was so big it couldn't reach up to milk from its mother. Oh my gosh. That's just amazing. Boy. Been having trouble with theology lately. I don't get it. I still haven't been able to read the Bible without it being what happened when I was a kid, which was it was all based on obedience. Obey. And I was just this kid like this. In Lamentations 9:8, it says you shouldn't, get up after 8 or something. I don't know. It was just It was a rather paralytic way to go about your day. And achievement was what you were supposed to do. Any of you have that? So an A was supposed. Like in school, an A was supposed. And so if you were lower than an A, then that's not doing what you were supposed. It was a cultural time. I wasn't alone. So anyway, was I talking about Ruth Wald and her sheep? So she brought me yesterday this wonderful poem she wrote. I have this thing about time. Do you have ever had that about time? What is it? Is it even? I don't think it is. Just so you know. I don't think it is. And she helped by, here's a poem. I stop watching the clock and find other ways to tell time in the spring. How many eggs in the basket? The height of the spinach after lightning and rain. When lambs need to be fed. How long I can read in the sun before my skin turns red. The unfolding of pear blossoms. When the mockingbird starts to sing. The number of wheelbarrows of compost moved. Counting dandelions sprouting in the yard. How few bales of hay are left in the barn. How few poems have time to be written. That's time. She doesn't know time, but boy, she knows dinner. Does she know time? No, she knows dinner. Something, something, something. Ooh. And we get it. And my endless struggle with school, here's this essay at the end of Pat Conroy's teaching memoir called The Water is Wide. And there's an essay afterwards by this teacher. And this is for all of you who teach and have to teach to the test and don't get to teach. That's what I say. No, you don't get to teach. No. And even if it's not an outside test, I make you test. It's a test. I never gave a test. One time I gave a test, it was fill in the blank. And I just put blanks all the way down the page. And they got to fill them in. Mm-hmm. And then I had matching, and I had names of Thoreau, Dickinson, etc. on this side. And over here I had things like giraffe, kumquat. So here's a little thing by a teacher. And reach into their own lives and connect to the things they care about. Teachers search for those connections every day. And although the rare student over the years may cause us to yearn for the days of corporal punishment, thankfully, it's no longer an option. These days, we just like to beat our students bloody with tests. If anyone would ask us, we could tell them the testing ad infinitum will not improve learning one whit, not a bit. Amen, amen, amen. Hey, yeah, I said Oxbow, if you'd like to be there. I had the wrong date. Change your calendars because I really want you to be there. Not for blah, blah, blah. No, but on what's up over there? Julie, okay? Everything okay? All right. I said July 24th for this program we're going to do with Carrie Newcomer, Ross McTell, Kate Wolf, John Denver, live and in person, Judy Collins. And we're going to do their music, and then some readings, some music, and some readings. And I keep saying it's July 24th. It's a Wednesday. It's a Thursday, July 27th. July 27th. The 26th, the day before, is not the 24th. The 26th of July, I did this gig that you would love to have you there. A workshop in the afternoon in Midland at the Dow Library. Beautiful place. Beautiful in the Dow Gardens in Midland. Workshop in the afternoon and co-reading in the evening. Lovely day. Love to say hello. Any of you people down that way, boy, would I love. I don't want to, blah, 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 blah. No, that's not it. Just to get to see you. That's the thing. What's down here? What's over here? Dana Vanderluck's book came in. Enemies in the Orchard. We're having a little tussle. I think it's for people in 9th grade all the way through adulthood, but they're campaigning the book as ages 9 through 12. When I was 12, I wouldn't have been, no. So I'm fighting for that. And Western Seminary, what are you doing with Annie? That's disgusting. But anyway, let's see what else is in here. I was told I have to keep Vivi on a leash. I'm thinking of putting the leash on her and just letting her go. She's on a leash. Conroy got that tulip time in Michigan. Boy, are the tulips out. And I'm not going there because there's thousands of people there, but have some caramel corn on me. Hey, why not? In the Kentucky Derby, the horse I picked first came in last. And right before the race, I said to Julie, I just had this feeling all over me. Maj is going to win. Maj is going to win. And it did. Now, why didn't I go with, why didn't I do that? What's Sunday? Mother's Day. For some of you, that's hard, I know. And for some of you, it's a delight and a joy. So, moms, no matter what, here you go. I'm reading Anderson Cooper's conversation with his mother, Gloria Vanderbilt, and it's 3/4 of it is about her confessing she had no idea how to be a mom and his loving her. She was not a mom. She was a Gloria Vanderbilt, and she admits it. It's really interesting. I can't read this. My sister's off to Belgium today and then on to Provence. I'm off, Julie's off to have a heart test, and I'm off to maybe that room back there, that's where. We hung a spider plant on the front porch. Beautiful spider plant. One evening, we hung about 4:30 in the afternoon that the day Julie did it. That we got it, and Julie hung it there. The next morning, bird's nest in the middle. How's that happen? Come on. Isn't this what we ought to be looking around? I mean, holy cow. Come on. As our daughter always says, how can that be? A bird's nest the next day in the middle. Beautiful. Woven. I mean, you look, oh man. Wow. So go to a greenhouse. That's good for us. Go to a greenhouse. Last night. And do this too. Grab some neighbors and sit on the porch. Grab some neighbors and sit on. Oh, did it last night. Had the best time. You know what we talked about? Nothing. No, nothing. Nothing you need to hear. That's not what it was about. Didn't matter what you said. No. Neighbors on the porch. It's bigger than anything. We can't even put it in. There are no words for this. Maybe some other languages have one. Slurp. What do you think, Viv? How'd we do? Oh, she's sleeping on top of her soggy llama. How'd we do, girl? Pretty good? You don't know. Okay. Well, we'll finish up. I like to do this every year at this time. poem called The World in May is Leafing Out. It's Matisse on a bicycle. It's a great blue heron coloring outside the lines. The show's turned over to the aftermath of buds. You can love never thinking this cliche could turn to ice later. Even nice can be profound as worry, even the creak over the rotting log, the pansy in the moss-covered pot. The birds bulge with song, Mary Cassatt throws open her windows, Monet drags his palette, sits and waits for the paint to spill across the patina of his failing sight. Eric Satie makes his joyful cling and clang a counterpoint to dazzle. The earth is rising in shoots and sprays, the sky's as new as rain. The stubborn doors swing open. May. At last, May. Take care. Be kind. Try to be cheerful. Thanks for being here with us. It feels like that. Right, Viv? Yeah. Right.